Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here.
I wonder if there will ever be equality in the world. The truth is that some people I know live labeling everything and alienating each other. They live angry because they feel betrayed, because they feel lonely. If only they open their eyes, they will realize that the only reality that exists is love. Your gender, your race, your nationality, your religion, none of that matters. Our similarities are what make us human. Suffering comes from believing that what we see is the only thing that exists, that division protects us from the mysterious and the unknown. We try to appease the pain, but the dominance of our ego does not allow us to break free from the chain that binds us. We think we are free, but we do not know the freedom to be ourselves. We yearn for others to love us, but we are not willing to love unconditionally. It's a crazy world. A world where the queen is sadness and the king is pain. A world of fear where there is no forgiveness or acceptance. I was born on the 3rd of August 98 in a little village on east of Congo called Kalemi, and that is on the western shore of Lake Tanganyika. But when the war started, we have to cross Lake Tanganyika to Kigoma, which is a city in Tanzania, and there was a refugee camp. I think it's the 5th largest refugee camp in the world. It's called Nyarugusu. I lived in Nyarugusu with most of my friends. We went to school. We went hunting. It wasn't actually proper hunting, but yeah, we did a lot of activities like as a community. I was forced to leave my country because of the civil war that was going on in Congo. That started on the 2nd of August, and my birthday was on the 3rd. So my family, what they had to do is leave that country because there was war going on, and they moved to a different country, Tanzania. Well, most of my family came with me. 6 brothers and 2 sisters, they all moved to Tanzania with us, and we lived together in Tanzania. I lost some of the most important things in my life that I've never actually met because they were my brothers. 2 of my brothers that I've never met, which is really sad because they're still in Congo. And as far as I'm aware, there's some places in Congo that still have that violence going on, even though the war has stopped. For me, being a refugee is nothing less than just a person who's moved to one country that's got more violence to move to a safer country. It should not be a label, because being a refugee does not make you less of a human than somebody who says who's not a refugee. The process of seeking asylum was mostly done by my mum because she worked as a counselor, and this refugee camp, they had counselors to sort of like run the camp. It was it was a community, and because she worked with the UN, she wanted to move to a better country, say UK, for better education for children, me and my brothers and sisters. The current media coverage on refugees is mostly negative, because what people post on Facebook saying they're taking, like refugees, they're taking our jobs, they're taking this, they're taking that, but it's not always negative. There are positive people out there that want to help refugees. So, but the negative outweighs the positive. The national news coverage on refugee is, on my opinion, is very biased because they're trying to label refugees as inferior people just because they're seeking refuge from a war-torn country. The way I feel about the negativity that is being imposed on refugees is that they're just ignorant. Because if we get to know each other, then they will understand why refugees are refugees. But it's because that they don't have the knowledge of what's going on in other countries, and that's why. The thing that I'm mostly afraid of is people will never be free from ignorance. People will always be afraid of other people, be afraid of people just because they're different. And for me, I don't like feeling like I'm different. I don't label myself as black or white or as Congolese or Tanzanian. I like to see myself as a human, and that's what everybody should be, a human. My dream in life is to try to get everybody together, different ethnicity, different religion, try to make them understand that we are all one, we're all human, we should all get along. If money was not a problem, I would like to travel the world to explore different culture, different people, because everybody has a different way of doing it. And if we all understand everybody's culture, the motive of doing what they were doing, and it's really beautiful. Diversity should not be a problem for people. Diversity should be it should be able to bring people together, and I want to learn other people's culture. The thing that I mostly enjoy about my job is I am able to help other refugees who have just migrated from the war-torn country, and that gives you a really good feeling because you feel like you're doing something good for the world. I like to serve people. There are some people, when they come to England, they don't understand the language, and because I was one of them people, and there were people that was helping me, so I love to help the people. Yeah, when I wake up, I do same things as most people, hopefully have your breakfast, and sometimes I go work, sometimes I just go help around the house and try to build a community with around people, because the people in England, they're very closed, and they don't like opening up to each other. So what I try to do is trying to get people together and try to do some activities. What encouraged me to never stop is not actually what, but rather than who. My mum, she was a counsellor in Yaragusa, and she was helping people, and I always compared myself to my mum because the thing that she was doing back in Yaragusa was very important for the people, and she loved it. She loved doing it, and I used to go in her workplace sometimes just to see, because I wanted to become something like that one day, and hopefully I will. What inspired me is people who can give love to somebody that they don't know, to a stranger. There are other people that inspires me: Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, people like that. But again, the person that inspired me the most is my mom. The people that I've just listed: Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr. They were revolutionary. They worked for to bring people together, and I want to be one of those people one day.
What they do, very important, yeah? So don't be a victim, don't say here, put your head down, this is really bad, lift your head up, they're gonna hit me, right, boom, boom, yeah? Right under, hold the head, yeah? Now I control them, what they do.
Well, the skill that I'm mostly proud about is being able to communicate with people, because I remember when I was a kid, I was very close. I did not like the world outside, and my mom knows this because I'd always go in, not inside, because in Tanzania you have to be out. There wasn't any people inside, but I was very close to myself. I could not speak to other people because I felt a lot of hatred. But the thing is, as I grew older, I started realizing that the way to help the people to become as one is not by distancing yourself from the community, is by getting involved. And I learned that through working with people that worked with me helped me, and I could see the people that wanted to help me and I wanted to do the same to them. So I started learning about people. Well, the next thing for me in life is I'm going back to college, because I stopped 2 years ago because I was doing something that, I mean, it would be helpful in this society because it helps you get money. But I realized that I don't want to become an engineer just for the money. So I'm going back to college to study humanity and social science because that is the thing that I've realized that I've wanted to do.
Your arm down. Those people
The advice I would like to give to the people watching this is we are all one person. We are not different, we are not black, we are not white, we are human. And if we don't realize that, one day we are all going to kill ourselves, and that is no good. So we should all come together as one people. Color should not be a reason to distance yourself from people, or religion, or things that, or labels. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm running out of words. I wonder if there will ever be equality in the world. But I'm afraid for that to happen, peace must first exist in the hearts of human beings. Only what you give belongs to you. Only what you give comes back to you. Only what you give is multiplied. What you retain destroys you, chains you, and corrupts you. Only what you accept with an open heart brings joy to the whole world. Only what you receive with a soul belongs to you. All else is an illusion created by false image of our appearance. There is only one world, and it is within you. You will not find anything outside that you have not found inside. If you want to perceive the beauty of the world, open yourself to discover the beauty of your own soul and surrender to infinite love.